this is the place to be for those discussions, to keep you informed in the world of the economy. How is money flowing into your pocket, and how is it leaving you, and what can we do to ensure that the income is the outcome? So this morning I have a lot of information for you, and we'll ensure we cover so much of it, or the most important bits of it, all the way to 10 in the morning. But first, a roundup of the most important happenings from last week Tuesday till this point when we last met on Biashara Tuesday. President William Ruto, for the first time after a couple of months of being held in what is called the Gen Z Department of Correctional Facilities, to ensure he doesn't leave the country and addresses all the issues, he finally managed to leave the country and go attend the inauguration ceremony of Rwandan President Paul Kagame. So this happened in Kigali, Rwanda, where he was in and out. It was a dash in, dash out. He didn't want to risk anything back at home. So the president is back home just after a few hours of visit in Rwanda to take care of business in the Republic. He's currently on a 3-day tour in my home background of Kisii County, where he began this yesterday as a developmental tour, and he kicked it off in Nyamira County and accompanied by local leaders, the governor of Nyamira, the governor of Kisii County, and he'll be proceeding to other parts where he keeps promising things here and there, from universities in Nyamira County to the renovation of secondary schools. Education seems to be the focus of President William Ruto when he tours the Kisii region. Why that is something that we will also get to discuss here, given the trend of CSs in the Ministry of Education have all hailed from Kisii region for the past 3 CSs, from CS Matiang'i to CS Machogu to now CS Migos. Having a name that resembles a music group, CS Migos is taking up a department or a ministry that is facing a cash crunch and expected strikes very soon. So maybe his name sounding like a musical group shows that it's about to face music in that department of education, or in that Ministry of Education. Other ministries have also taken new charge after, of course, the swearing in of the new CSs appointed by President William Ruto. Are they really new? Having a look at that list, Mbadi taking over from the Treasury Ministry, CS Treasury currently. His first few promises include the returning into the finance bill of the clauses that were deleted from the finance bill of 2024. Those, he says, are the only non-contentious clauses that is going to bring back to ensure that you are raising revenue for the country. His other ambition is expenditure cuts in the government and also the payrolls at KRA, to ensure that there is harmonization of that and being brought into the information management system, which is digitalized over at KRA. In the other sides of Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Environment, Duale and Tuya handing over offices from each other. First happening in the office of the environment, where Soipan Tuya handed over the keys to Duale, and then they proceeded to the Ministry of Defense, where Duale handed over the keys to Soipan Tuya. Reminds me of those friends of yours ambao mlikuwa mnasindikizana. You get to their home and they tell you they sindikiza you kidogo. You get back, ukifika kwenu mnamsindikiza kidogo. So that's happening in the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Environment, where there's a swap of CSs. In transport, the new CS coming in is going to be faced by few issues, including a looming strike, which is supposed to be happening next week on Monday. KAA workers have issued a strike notice 7 days if the deal between JKIA, or between KAA and India's Adani Group, sails through. So they say that by Monday, if this deal is still going on, they will down their tools. So that's the first thing the CS of Transport is going to face on that side. And energy, just a day from today, is going to be EPRA Day. This is the 13th of August, which means by 14th midnight, EPRA should release new prices for fuel products across the country. That's going to be the new task of the new CS, given that we have rolled back the finance bill all the way to finance bill of 2022. Will there be a reduction of prices in fuel products? Is that something we'll be waiting to see by midnight of tomorrow? PS appointments, fresh appointments are going to happen. President William Ruto promising, of course, a few slots that are going to be taken up by the side of Azimio, led by Raila Amolo Odinga. He's already secured 4 slots in the cabinet secretaries and is looking forward to 12 more in the PSS. Is ODM on the menu or is UDA on the menu? Who's playing who? Who's eating where? That's a conversation we're going to have also in the newspaper review section later on. Raila's bid to the African Union Commission is ongoing and has received a boost from Somalia. We'll look at those details. Fendo Godwin has actually been following through with these developments. Raila's bid for AU, which is coming up, the election very soon in January of 2025. Fendo will be here to let us know of his insights into these latest developments and what chances Raila Odinga, of course, has in that side of the world. Crossing borders and talking about things that are happening outside of Kenya. Olympics concluded in Paris, the most recent ones, and Kenya coming in 17th, placed 17th after securing 4 gold medals, a couple of bronze and also silver, and placing ourselves very well, especially in the marathon that happened over, that is after Tuesday of last week, before we had a look, of course, at Faith Kipyegon taking a couple there and Wanyonyi coming up in the men's race. So we look at those details, and congratulations to all those athletes. We'll be mentioning them by name as this show goes on to ensure that you're congratulating them and they are receiving what their flowers are looking like while they are still alive. In the Courts Roundup, I had a very interesting story of a young lady who is a house help in the areas of Runda, who took a ring that is worth 680,000 Kenyan shillings, stole actually from a traveler who was just around in Runda for a few days, and sold it for 4,000 shillings in the sides of Nairobi CBD Kawangware, in Kawangware market. Stole a ring, a gold ring worth 683,000 shillings, and sold it for only 4,000 shillings in Kawangware. She's now in court and remanded all the way to September when a ruling will be delivered. She pleaded guilty to these charges, and the employer is actually more disappointed that she sold this ring worth tens of thousands of dollars for just a meager 4,000 Kenyan shillings. So that is happening over in the sides of Runda. I thought it's a comical story, very important for you to have for yourself. That's a roundup of the courts. I'll be coming back with the road updates. What is happening in the streets? What is the traffic updates you need to be aware of this morning? What are some traffic rules? Because we do that sensitization these days here on Biashara Tuesday. So keep informing us of what it's looking like around where you are, the weather conditions as well. In a short while, I'll be back with them. Continue following through. The live stream is KUTV Kenya. Check that also on social media platforms. Tag us, my personal handles at Richard_OKENYE. This is Biashara Tuesday. About to have a great time. Let's kick it off. All right, I have a couple of updates from One Kenya Power, from EPRA, from NTSA, and also from the roads that are out there. So let's begin with NTSA. So NTSA, last week I gave you information that there's an update in the portal. If you hadn't received your driving license or new number plates, check the portal. It's updated. It's a fresh website, so you can go and search for what you had applied for and see if it's out there. Now, NTSA, the inspection process for cars for all motorists, there are 6 areas that NTSA checks for during mandatory car inspections for all the motorists. So I want you to have this information kuensure kwamba gari yako iko up to date na iko well inspected na iko na kila kitu kabla uelekee hiyo side there. And a carriage inspection, the section of inspection is critical to ensure that the vehicle's foundation is solid and safe for road use. So they look at your wheel bearings, they look at your steering mechanism, your suspension mechanism, your gearbox, your chassis, and also general service brake and air pressure system. Number 2, what they check is tires and wheels, the tire size and type. They check the tire conditions. If you have a spare wheel carrier, the condition and security of that spare wheel is also examined. Number 3, Number 1, I said undercarriage inspection. Number 2, what they check is tires and wheels. Number 3, they check electric and lighting systems, front and rear lamps, your headlamps, your stop lamps, your instrument gauges, your horn system, and general electrical system. So that's number 3. Number 4, they check for your car and body works. So your body color, they sure that it's against the logbook specifications. So usikuwa unabadilisha ovyo. Doors, windscreen glass, any markings and reflectors, security of mounting seat belts and the condition of your seat belts. Number 5, they check for general items like your brake, clutch, acceleration, first aid kit, catalytic converter, and lastly, they do a test drive to ensure that the vehicle's performance on the road is up to date. So they'll do a test drive to see the speedometer, the digital speed limiters, vehicle control, and stability. So those are the 6 things that NTSA checks for in their normal regular inspection for all motorists. Undercarriage inspection, tires and wheels, electric system, car and safety belts, car bodyworks and safety belts, general items, the likes of brakes and whatnot, and then a test drive. So that's important information for you to be aware of as you are going out there. Motorists in Mombasa may soon need to pay to use the 30 billion Kenyan shillings Dongo Kundu bypass. Motorists in Mombasa may soon need to pay to use the 30 billion Dongo Kundu bypass. This is after Kenya is finalizing a tolling policy which will be reviewed by the public before implementation. The bypass is expected to provide an alternative route to the Likoni ferry to ease travel and reduce congestion. So Kenya is finalizing here a tolling policy where they will need motorists who are using this new bypass in the areas of Dongo Kundu, the Dongo Kundu bypass, for them to pay toll fees. I see that the Kenya Motorist Association and transporters are also issuing a warning to Kenya, saying that they will fight against this as they did in the bypass of Southern Bypass and also in Thika Road initially. So this is going to happen, but there's going to be public participation before implementation. So hopefully that it will be taken into account what the views of the public will be as regards to this new toll policy that is being finalized here by Kenya. President William Ruto is under fire at the moment for launching roads that he has launched 3 times before, bypasses that he's launched 3 times before. Some of them include this bypass here in the areas of Murang'a. I see highways, inroads. So kama uko mahali barabara imelaunchiwa na president na alilaunch akiwa DP ama alilaunch before akiwa president, tutumie picha, tupatie information. Fact checking is very important also for the government to ensure watu baby pia sana. So kama uko pale nje na unatumia barabara na unaona imelaunchiwa mara kama 3 mara 4, tutumie information alafu tutaangalia na tutainform president kwamba hiyo tushaona. Move on to the next road. So Kenyan transporters also complaining about that proposed toll fee by Kenya. So we'll be following up to see what's happening there. There's an accident that happened at Viewpoint A104. A104, I believe, is the one from Nairobi to the sides of Nakuru, Naivasha. So up of Viewpoint, kulikuwa na accident, police on the scene to have a look at that. I see Oscar Ernao anasema, Moja Expressway, this Syokimau exit is the most annoying exit ever. It makes no sense using the expressway. I'd love to know what is annoying about that exit, but kuna mwingine namuuliza, have you met Mlolongo exit? So it's a worse off. It's a worse off between Syokimau exit and Mlolongo exit. Huyo ameambiwa atumie ETC, aache kucomplain, aache kutumia MTC. Hiyo ndo shida yake. That's Night Andrea responding there to Oscar kwamba shida ni ametumia MTC, and it's clear the picture shows that watu wa manual cards wana line up. Juu pia expressway kuna division of classes, yeah. Wale wa manual side, wale ambao washalipa hadi end of month ama end of year, hiyo side nyingine ni nywe. So there's an expressway on the expressway. Kuna expressway alafu kuna expressway nyingine hapo kwa expressway. Uzjo anasema new bumps erected on Wayaki Way at Nairobi School, Kenya only and recurrent solution to all badly designed and built roads. Yani, anasema Kenya, the only solution they have for badly designed or built roads is providing road bumps. Just new bumps everywhere. They see a problem, new bumps. There's no flyover, pick a new bump. Hakuna underpass, weka hapo bump moja kubwa sana zaidi. Hakuna zebra crossing, ongeza bump. So that's what Wuzjo is complaining. Anasema all the way from Red Hill, James Kishuru Road, during peak times hakukai vizuri. Wameongeza tu new bumps, nothing important. Mwita hapa pia anasema increased mugging incidents along Kapenguria Road at Kabete National Polytechnic. You are advised to exercise caution and avoid displaying your wealth. All right. So Mwita is telling you that kama unapitia sides za Kapenguria Road karibu na Kabete National Polytechnic, there is increased cases of mugging. Avoid displaying your wealth, whatever that may be, an expensive watch, an expensive phone. Avoid displaying that. Hapa nimetumiwa barabara ambayo inalaunchiwa tena kwa mara ya 5. Ni barabara ambayo iko sides Masai Lodge. Hii ni Nazarene to Twala Road. It's 18 kilometers from Nairobi CBD. Despite KRA putting up an advert this year, they have done nothing on the road. The last story was that the contractor who was put there before will be back after the heavy rains in April. But sahi inabidi ilaunchiwe tena ndio ipate construction. There's another road here as well. It's the same road actually, in Nazarene, Rimpa, SGR, Twala Road. Anasema, what a shame. The road that was launched by President William Ruto in 2023 abandoned and to be launched again. That is a 65-kilometer Ongata Rongai road in Kajiado County. Those are the updates we have here this morning. As much as I could, also to give you the updates in terms of what you need to expect in toll fees in the areas of Dongo Kundu bypass, na pia what in terms of NTSA checks. Those are the important updates. Kenya Power have information for you where you should expect planned power interruption today. So that's information that is important for you. In Nairobi County, the areas of Eastern Bypass should be affected. Ruai Sewage, Joska Feeder in Njiru, Utawala, Viken Feeder, Northern Pact, KCC Village, Bomas of Kenya, Galleria area. Expect power cuts today. Kajiado County, Kitengela, expect power cuts today. Kisumu County, in Sondu, Nyabondo, expect power cuts. In Bungoma County, at Luya Girls, expect cuts of power today. In Nyeri County, kama uko sides Wendiga, Kihuru, expect power cuts. Alafu Homa Bay, expect power cuts in the areas of Ogandi. But most importantly, watu wa Nairobi, kama uko Utawala, na uko Ruai, na uko Joska, na uko Njiru, charge simu, charge power bank, charge laptop. Mambo hayaendi kukaa vizuri sana in the next few hours. I think it's usually between 9 to 5 p.m. So it's important you have this information. You have like an hour to charge up your devices and then you'll be ready for that power cut. Weather updates lastly. What is today's weather looking like and for the next few days? As of the moment, now we are experiencing 24 degrees, 15 degrees Celsius actually. It's going to be highs of 24 degrees Celsius and lows of 14 degrees Celsius. So it will be mostly cloudy throughout the day. That is expected rainfall will start from Thursday, 15th of August. So from 15th kutakuwa na marasha ya mvua kutoka 15th alafu kutarudi back to cloudy conditions. But today it's going to be cloudy all the way. No expectations of rain in Nairobi or the environs. So dress warmly and beware of that information. If anything changes, do inform us. This is Biashara Tuesday. Those are the updates from the roads, from the weather, and also from KPLC. I'm going for a short break here. And then when I'm back, I'm giving you updates from all over the world. KUTV newsroom reporters have something for us, something for me. I'll deliver it to you in a short while. Keep tweeting us. Biashara Tuesday. Tag on the live stream. I'll be right back.
Maelfu na maelfu ya wahamiaji wakiwa na watoto kutoka nchi za Amerika ya Kati wanaendelea kuwasili kwenye mpaka kati ya Marekani na Mexico.
But folks, I'm going. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ni habari kutoka pembe zote duniani.
People pass vuguvugu. People pass ni idea.
Tazidi ananyonya, hanyonyi vizuri, anakuwa hayuko comfortable.
Jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linapambana na waasi wa ADF.
Kwa sasa wanatoa wito kwa mashirika, makampuni na vile vituo vya uchukuzi.
Mambo mengi yatakwenda kama yalivyopangwa.
Hapa ni kuna mmoja wa viongozi wa chama cha wavuvi katika eneo hili.
Zaidi tunajaribu kuwapa chanjo ili ina boost ama inanyanyua kinga ya mwili, hiyo inaenda kupelekea kupambana na virusi.
Ni duniani leo, Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa, moja kwa moja kutoka VOA Swahili, Washington DC.
Imagine a world where you are empowered to take charge of your health, where you are well informed about the latest advancements in healthcare and understand the policies that impact your well-being. Get ready to take charge of matters your health as we bring you a blend of weekly health features that engage professionals from across various medical fields.
When do you decide as a patient, do I need to go see the doctor? We are at a stage where we are seeing all this manner of chronic illnesses and we wait until we get a disease and then is when we go ahead.
From the most mundane to the complexities that perhaps seem overwhelming, we got you covered.
In terms of the factors that might be attributed, there are hereditary factors that means it could be genetic, so that's one factor. But there are other factors as well, like nutritional deficiencies. So some vitamins such as folate have been identified to be a factor in those. So
our mission is to break down intricate health topics into understandable and actionable insights. Join me, Yvonne Kimuma, every Wednesday 9 p.m. on KUTV's News at 9, where your health is our priority. Get ready to embark on a journey to the exciting world of technology as we uncover the latest trends, interview top thought leaders, and dive deep into the world of tech like never before.
Currently, we are facing the challenge in terms of finance. It requires one to move from different counties because we really need a large data set for our model to be more accurate.
In this new and exciting series of the Technovation Show, join me, Yvonne Kimuma, every Monday 8:30 p.m. for a fun and thrilling experience as we explore the cutting-edge developments, meet visionaries driving change.
Somebody who is in the underground mine doesn't know the presence of those gases. So there are a lot of gases involved. There is methane, there is carbon monoxide, and there is also hydrogen sulfide. These gases actually, they are very dangerous and they are very toxic.
And discover the endless possibilities of the tech world.
Lola is an app that gives you a chance to watch videos, listen to audios, and read articles wherever you are for free. Motivational stories, dramas, campus life, technology, lifestyle, adventure, sports, academics, jobs, entertainment, and more. Download Lola now on Play Store. All you need, you got Lola.
Ni kaunti maarufu kwa kuzalisha maziwa na ukuzaji wa majani chai. Pia, serikali ya kaunti inawahimiza wakulima kukumbatia mitindo mingine ya kilimo kuzidisha mapato.
Kama kuna kikundi moja inafanya biashara ya kuuza kuku, hao pia tumewafadhili kuwafunza jinsi ya kuhandle zile kuku kwa sababu wanaleta kwa wingi.
Haya yote tunakuletea katika Boresha Kilimo, toleo la kaunti ya Bomet.
Kilimo ni nguzo kubwa kwa ujenzi wa taifa.
I'm Associate Professor in the Institute of Philosophy of Jagiellonian University in Krakow, Poland, and I'm the main coordinator of the Cafe project, which is being here hosted by OKENYE University.
My name is Eva Hudoba. I am a project manager in this consortium. Keep watching cutting-edge research at OKENYE University Television.
Uncertainty rules and opportunities are scarce. It's time to break from the barrier and unlock your full potential.
We must live within our means. We cannot spend money that we don't have.
We will explore the fascinating world of investment, trade secrets, and entrepreneurship.
Sasa challenges ziko mingi sana. Parking ya mzigo imekuwa mbaya. Unaweka pesa yako inakataa kurudi.
Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, we've got you covered with invaluable insights to help you succeed.
Now, this year we have seen a rebound in the economy, which is well above the global average of the 3%.
Join me, Anyango Sylvia, every Sunday and Monday on KUTV News at 9, and let's turn your dreams into reality.
Shuka akawa tuzo, ukakamavu wake ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke akabaini jinsi ya kuweni. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake nami Caroline Kimwele.
Are you healthy, or rather, do you maintain a healthy lifestyle? According to WHO, health is regarded as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease. Welcome to Focus on Health, a show on all matters health, wellness, and lifestyle. On this show, we cover a wide variety of topics, inclusive of, but not limited to, dental, optical, mental, reproductive health, and so much more. Join me, Joy Bofenda, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on KUTV for compelling insights and discussions on all matters health. See you then.
Focus on Health, your weekly dose of health and wealth information on KUTV.
Imagine a world where you are empowered to take charge of your health, where you are well informed about the latest advancements in healthcare and understand the policies that impact your well-being.
Get ready to take charge of matters your health as we bring you a blend of weekly health features that engage professionals from across various medical fields.
When do you decide as a patient, do I need to go see the doctor? We are at a stage where we are seeing all this manner of chronic illnesses, and we wait until we get a disease, and then is when we go ahead.
From the most mundane to the complexities that perhaps seem overwhelming, we got you covered.
In terms of the factors that might be attributed, there are hereditary factors that could be, that means it could be genetic. So that's one factor. But there are other factors as well, like nutritional deficiencies. So some vitamins, such as folate, have been identified to be a factor in those. So
our mission is to break down intricate health topics into understandable and actionable insights. Join me, Yvonne Kemuma, every Wednesday 9 p.m. on KUTV's News at 9, where your health is our priority.
Welcome back. This is still Biashara Tuesday. Now this is time for the updates from KUTV Newsroom, as I've been developing by yesterday, 9 p.m. We begin from President William Ruto during a joint session of Cabinet and Principal Secretaries at State House, Nairobi. The President praised the new formation termed the broad-based government, which he has stated that it will unite the country and rally all Kenyans behind the country's transformation journey. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, on his part, has applauded the new leaders, stating that Kenyans now depend on them for change. The new CSs will undergo the handover process before kickstarting their duties officially.
The people of Kenya, please, let's keep it there. You took an oath to do it for the people of Kenya, starting with myself. If you remember carefully in my statement, I said, make the people of Kenya your first and only priority.
As you embark on the duty to serve the people of Kenya, you must know and appreciate the need for hard work and work ethics, that you have to put a lot of work because of where we are as a nation.
I am sure my colleagues are ready to work for the people of Kenya. We know the accountabilities to the people of Kenya. We have heard it from you, and you're the one who is carrying the torch of this accountability on our behalf. We will support you.
The government always getting ready to serve the people of Kenya. President William Ruto yesterday also began his 3-day developmental tour of Kisii County, where he lauded his broad-based government, stating that including members of ODM in his government is a step forward in joining hands for the benefit of Kenyans. Ruto's tour in the Gusii region is said to be a move to strengthen his political muscle after Gen Z protests. Ernest Karani has more.
Na tuunganize Kisii mzima ndio tuweze kwenda mbele pamoja. Nyinyi mnajua Waswahili wanasema umoja ni nini? Si umoja ni nguvu jameni? Na wasihi na waomba tuungane ndio tupate nguvu ya kuendesha Nyamira mbele, kuendesha Kisii na Nyamira mbele, na kuendesha taifa letu la Kenya mbele.
Just a day after Ruto jetted back from Rwanda, from the inauguration ceremony of Rwanda's President Paul Kagame, he was again back on his development tours, this time in the Gusii region. Accompanied by his deputy and various leaders from the Gusii community, the president has unveiled a stream of development projects set to level up the living standards of Nyamira residents. Among them include electrification and construction of the Nyamira University, with the latter set to kick off on the onset of next year. The president further backed his broad-based government, emphasizing that unity was key to successfully developing the country.
Hakuna haja ya mirengo. Hakuna haja ya ubaguzi. Nimeamua tutengeneze serikali moja ya Wakenya wote. Mimi nawauliza nyinyi watu wa Kisii, munasema tuungane ama tutengane? Munasema tuungane ama tutengane? Wale wanakubali tuungane nione kwa mkono, wala wanasema tuungane.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who was accompanying the president, thanked the people for voting for the president and himself, stating that the new formation should be given time to deliver on the planned agenda by the Kenya Kwanza government.
Hata mimi nimekuja hapa kusema asanti kwa sababu mkipigia huyu rais kura, mlinipigia mimi na hamkuwa mmeniona. Nataka niseme asanti. Ya pili nataka nimekuja North Mugirango kuona nyinyi kwa sababu mulifanya kitu ya maana kumchagua Mheshimiwa Nyamoko kuwa mjumbe wa North Mugirango.
ODM party leader and Kisii County Governor Simba Arati was also in attendance and requested the president to consider appointing a leader from Nyamira for a permanent secretary position. Arati, in response to his Azimio counterparts, stated that ODM is not part of the government.
Mwisho nataka nikuuliza tafadhali. Wewe ukiwa UDA na sisi wana ODM, sisi hatujaingia kwa serikali, lakini tumepea watu wetu wafanye we na kazi. Let us strengthen the democracy. ODM, unajua ulikuwa katika ODM. Na ninaona hapo UDA kuna shida. Wewe ukifika mbele ukipata ni mbaya, mimi kama deputy party leader wa ODM na ukaribisha kuja tuongee.
Ruto development tours comes amidst criticization from Gen Z who have continuously rubbished his development agenda, and it also comes in line with the start of duties by the new cabinet secretaries who are currently taking charge of their ministries. Ernest Karani, KU TV.
Of course, I've loved that statement there from Kisii Governor Simba Arati. Handshakes and handchecks, a conversation we will definitely have here later on the newspaper review section with Ojwang Mariam and Fendo Godwin. Very interesting developments in the world of politics. Who's on the menu? Is it ODM or is it UDA? That's quite a dilemma. Or is it the people, actually? Third question to ask yourself there. Yesterday, being International Youth Day, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi penned a message on his X platform to the youth. In Kilgoris, the youth were engaged for the entire week, with the highlight of the celebrations being discussions about peace. The aim of the discussions was to quell the conflict that had been ongoing in that area.
Every year, the world observes International Youth Day to honor and recognize the contributions made by youth to the society. It also draws attention to the problems and difficulties that young people around the world face. August 12, 2000, marked the first International Youth Day celebration. Each year on August 12th, people celebrate this day. International Youth Day 2024